Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Quincy, you know what's crazy? As soon as I started using those title cards, my algorithm dropped like crazy. Like it's just crazy. All of a sudden, I couldn't, those, like one bit, like the video before I used the title card, I got like 450 something views. And the day I used the title card, I got, yes, nostalgia for sure. I got 20 views on the next live stream that I did. It was just crazy. And then now my views are back to normal, not using the title card. You know, it's so yeah, I guess unfortunately, yeah. Like I am using a title card right now, but I'm just using the same basic one that I was using. Maybe next time I do need to take, like, you know, legitimate pictures and send them to you. I guess I should get the whistle for when I'm out of my 3 lives. What's up, Gil? How you doing, man? Gil, you know it's true. Oh, oh, oh. Appreciate you. I'm doing good, Gil. Thanks for asking, man. Trying to beat this game and with 3 lives. Give me a minute, Troy. I'll turn him on. J. Michael Gonzalez. Hey, welcome in, buddy. How's it going today? Hello. J. Michael Gonzalez. Welcome, welcome. You freaking rock, Jay. How you doing, buddy? Let me get the avatars on here. Thank you for joining, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Give it away, a Switch 2 at the end of this month, or a PlayStation 5. If you already have a Switch 2 or a PlayStation 5, you can choose something else if you win. You can choose to win a new Super Console X Pro 5. Or you can choose a big video game bundle of like 7 or 8 new video games. You can choose a couple new, a new TV if you want, something like that. You know, as long as I can have it shipped from Amazon or Walmart, would, you know, and I don't have to use my return address, we'll figure out something, you know. But yeah, supporters have the chance to win a Switch 2, a PlayStation 5, or you can even choose a Steam Deck, a Steam Deck, like the handheld PC thing. So, but for the most part, just Switch 2 and PS5. Welcome in, thanks for joining. I'll be glad to give any more details if you guys want them. You do have to be a supporter. Every $20 you send, 2,000 stars or $20 of super chats is an entry. So far, we have about 30 entries into the giveaway, and yeah. So thanks for joining. Welcome in. How's everybody's morning? Did you guys have a breakfast sandwich or anything today? What's up, that Bricks guy? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. You do have to be a subscriber or a member to join the giveaway. I'm gonna set a timer and explain all that again in about 20 minutes. Oh, that was close. Jay, how are the old folks, man? Scott Field with the coffee. I'm finishing my old coffee from last night, as to not waste. Arkham Kratos, welcome in. Punk Sticks, what's up, man? You rock. Punk Six says, yo, what's up, yo? 80 rocks. So is this custom? What do you mean? Is this custom? That's kind of a very, very vague question. Is what custom? What do you mean? That sounds like a question a kid would ask. Are you a kid? You haven't eaten anything yet? Understandable, Shauna. Coffee, said Scott. I've actually had a handful of almonds and a small bowl of Frosted Flakes this morning. I'm feeling rather nourished. Not getting an answer from that brick guy. Don't like when people ask questions and then I ask them a question in return and they don't answer. Why not answer if you're going to ask a question? It just makes no sense. What's up, Phil Koufax? Phil Koufax Benjamin. Hey, Koufax. Says Shauna. Got Field, good morning. J. Michael Gonzalez with the followage. Look at that. We didn't even barely touch ground at the beginning of the level. Nate Trimmeyer. Haven't seen you in here in a while, man. Welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Here we go. Not worried about getting the anchor. Am I doing all levels? Yes. Yes, if I can get through is I'm going for as many levels as I can beat without unaliving. Coffee and tacos sound good to me. Yeah, they do. Here's a cool trick that a lot of people don't know. And you just repeat this. Basically, the best way to do this is just hold A after you've jumped off the enemy and get as high of a jump as you can off of the enemy. Matthew Barnyard! And then you just keep going, and you can get as many free lives as you can get. There we go. Unnecessary, but pretty cool trick. Matthew with the 160 stars starting off the day. Thank you so much, Matthew.
Making coffee.
Making coffee. Me too. Guess that makes us coffee bros. Yeah, you watched the video of the collection? Thanks, Mikey. Dark Watch would be a fun game to do for Halloween. Poor unalive, poor dead turtles. As in Mario 3. Yeah. 20 ounces of coffee served up. You're waiting for your dad to come over so you can work on the fence together? You lucky son of a gun. Is that black coffee, you savage? I put 3 stevias in it. In my older age, I've come to like my coffee a little sweeter, but I used to drink it completely black.
Oh, thank you.
And typically, if I'm somewhere, you know, like if I'm out, I won't really ask for any sugar because I don't need it. Like really, like if I'm out, like, yeah, yeah, a good old Americano. I'm not drinking an Americano right now, but typically I did for a while, but I just don't feel like having to go out to, you know, the kitchen to make my coffee, basically. Hey, 50 stars from Phil Kovacs.
Here are some morning golden star shower to drip all across your face and mouth open, swallowing it and spitting it out. P.S. Fatclat loves these golden showers. He drips with golden stained clothes soaking in my golden showers. P.S. Glenn smells.
My gosh. Oh man. So for people in Canada who win, I will be doing a cash prize I've figured out, because it's going to be, because I don't... Man. You hate Starbucks? That's fair. You know, I'm not particularly fond of like the prices and stuff either, but you know, I like their coffee. Phil Kopax. I usually only have 1 cup of coffee with creamer, and then I'll have the rest black. The voiceover that read it all is, yeah, oh man, Matthew, I know you can think of some funny shit. Just type whatever comes to that zany brain of yours and type it with your next star send. It's hilarious. So I'm thinking, for Canada, what I'll do is if anyone from Canada wins the supporter giveaway, I'll do a $350 cash prize there. You don't drink coffee? Hey, fair enough. Hey Gil, when your dad gets there, give him a handshake for me and say, "This is for all my buddies who don't have their dads anymore. They think I'm super lucky." You could say whatever you want, but you know, and you don't have to do this or not, but you're very lucky to still have your dad, man. Cherish the hell out of him while he's here.
Oh Phil, you're just jealous you can't afford the premium subscription to my Golden Star Deluxe experience. Don't worry, I'll send you a sampler pack. Comes with a bib, snorkel, and a complimentary whiff of Glenn's weekend laundry. P.S. Glenn does in fact smelly.
Coffee is good, prices are ridiculous. Yeah, I agree, Moses, you're right. Good morning, Clat. That picture looks so much better. It's so vibrant. Oh my god.
Open your mouth and close your eyes. Here's some more golden showers hitting your eyes. Splash, splash, splash all across your face. You will feel like you're in space. P.S. Fat Clat loves when I bust on his face, oh my.
Oh my god, dude. Yes, I just read Mikey's comment. Said, miss you guys. New home is on the tube. Thank God he is. Hang on again, everybody. Good Lord.
Thick white cream in my coffee.
Oh my God. How is it? Oh my gosh. I can't wait until the day that my son Eli stops screaming like he's in a horror movie. You getting laughs over on YouTube, Mikey or Matthew? Thick white cream in my coffee. That's the first thing he wants you to do is jump. There we go. And a boom. Oh, I forgot to reset the super chat goal. Do that here. Jay, what you been up to, man? I think I might have missed your comment, but how are the old folks doing, man? Thanks for joining, Jay. Making the voice read things is hilarious, isn't it, though? Did Jay answer? And if he did, I feel bad that I missed it. Let me look through. Let me look back. I don't think I missed it, I guess. He might be busy. You're watching the new season of King of the Hill? He might be working. What kind of coffee they're making in Canada? Tim Hortons. I would venture to say that Matthew could be drinking Tim Hortons right now. I could be wrong. Coffee with extra protein. That was so close. Here we go. Yeah, Tim Hortons is huge over there. I've had Tim Hortons before. They sell it here. You can buy it by the bag at Walmart or Target. Oh, that was clutch. I got right out of there, man. Made my own coffee at home, but yes, there's a Tim Hortons nearby. What kind of coffee did you make at home? Certainly you didn't grow your own beans. We must know the brand of which Matthew Burn your hand on his awesomeness is drinking. Or the type, the flavor, or the brand. Jay is too busy playing peekaboo with old people to say hi. From Vilcofax. Going into this level like this is risky business. I was gonna say, don't unalive on the water level. No jinxing. Ah. Sweet. We got 2 little independent coffee shops in town here making better coffee than the... Oh, that's awesome, Matthew. Is that where you go get your beans from? Phil McCracken. Do you get your beans from an independent coffee shop? Because that's badass. We have an independent little coffee shop down the road, too. We have a few of them around here. That's pretty awesome. Love that. Oh, shit. I went way too far. Oh, wow. That's really cool, Matthew. For real, it is. That's awesome. Okay, it's gonna be this one. Mangelo! Folger's Classic Roast. The best part of waking up is man juice in your cup, says Phil. Hey, Chris said, Mangelo! To the Mangelo, Mangelo, oh no, no. Mangelo the Archangelo. Archangel was always one of my favorite characters in X-Men. Oh yeah, I just haven't turned all my lights on yet. You're right. I want. A 2. A 3. 4. And 5. What's going on, Joe Mata? Welcome in, Mangelo. Remember to like and share. And if you need a better rate on your... Oh my gosh. Hello, Matthew. Yeah, sometimes I forget to turn my lights on first thing in the morning. What's going on? You liked Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler was awesome too. I always liked Nightcrawler. He was one of my favorite characters. I had his breakfast and coffee time. Hey, we're all talking about coffee time. Hell yeah, 20 ounces on the up, baby. Yeah, there we go. Poop coffee is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Are you talking about that coffee that you've had that, Fat Clat? You know, unfortunately, so the sad thing about that coffee, the poop coffee, is what they do is they actually put these things in a cage and they just force feed them beans. That's all they get to eat is coffee beans, and then they just harvest the poop from the cage. Like, it's not, you know, like it used to be where they would just find turds with the beans in them and have to, you know, get the beans out of there. Now they just have a turd surplus. I forget what little creatures they are that eat them. But yeah, the turd coffee is not as turdy as it used to be. I think I learned that when I was about 30 years old. Hey.
The things people swallow.
Oh, the things people swallow. ADD. Gambit, alpha level mutant. I see somebody else in here who used to play the X-Men D&D game. When I'm late for school, I feel late for school. The coffee my wife drinks is actually espresso called Lavas. The animals are civets, I think. Okay. Yeah, when I was in the Philippines, they were harvesting it in the wild and it was really good. I bet it was. I am taking a poop right now. In fact, coffee cup on the counter beside the bidet seat warm and the TV playing on the street. My gosh. When I'm late for school, I feel I'm tardy. That should have been oh my god, that freaking turtle shell disappeared right then, dude. I can't believe that. I totally thought I had him. Oh, that was a horseshit way to die, man. That sucks. I got 2 more lives on this 3 life challenge. Into the fish of death. I don't really have that many power-ups, unfortunately. Man, that was stupid. Dumb ways to die. Come on now. Boo. So one of these days I'm going to make a live video to share on what the bidet does and how it cleans afterwards. Promise you no turds were harmed in the making of this video. Warps or no warps for this challenge? That's a good question. So warps are not off the table, but I just have to lose my 3 lives first. But my challenge right now is a 3 life challenge. I'm sure you probably did read that, but I'm just reiterating just in case anyone hasn't. Oh, Joe Mata, I am playing Wind Waker at night, and it's easily, very quickly becoming one of my favorite games. It is so good. I didn't realize it was a direct sequel to Ocarina. Old Faithful Geyser, Nature's Bidet. Bean Waker! His eyes look like giant beans. Wish you would step back from that. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Angelo says, hey, Fat Flat. Cut ties with all the trolls that you've been hanging with. And if you do... Hold on, how's the melody go? And if you do not want to see me... I don't think that's how it went. Whatever. I love Wind Waker. I've been popping in for Wind Waker streams. Hey, hell yeah, Joe. It's super fun. I just got the Master Sword last night and cleared the castle of all those enemies. And apparently I beat all those enemies last night in there, which unlocked some kind of thing for the future. We got a raid last night from Thumb Tacos, man, which was awesome. No warps. Well, yeah, so I'm sorry, I forgot to answer that question. So I am using warps, but only if I lose my 3 lives. Once I lose my 3 lives, the challenge is over, and I warp. And then after this, I'm probably going to play, if I do have time, I'm probably going to play Jaws. Or maybe even Double Dragon 2, depending on how much time I have. Because the last time I played Double Dragon 2, I lost very badly on the 6th level, which is such a tough level. So yeah, it's a 3 life challenge with warps, and the warps are contingent on whether I lose my lives or not.
Fat Clad is sitting backwards on his bidet. He makes sure the water gets between his dirty meat curtains. When he doesn't wash it, the smell is worse than Glenn's breath. Make sure you clean all the nooks and crannies wedged between that gap.
My God. Yuck. Call him Gap Clat. Gap Clat.
Jaws is scary. But have you heard of his grandmother, Dums?
It might be Cortina soon. Prego really messes with your teeth, and over the last few years, Cortina has been nothing but pregnant, and so, oh man. I swear all three of our boys are 9 months apart. So like during the time when we could conceive another one that would be 9 months apart, I'm just gonna go abstinent for a month. Like, nope, not happening. We're skipping this month. Capclat, awesome new nickname.
Gums. That is Phil's nickname on the streets of LA.
Oh. Sweet. I got a bad case of the Gapclat. 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 Na, 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 na. So this winter, I'm going to put money aside every month to help with the first payment of a big playground that I'm gonna buy for the kids. We have a garden in the backyard now. All I want now is a playground and a gazebo. Maybe not even a gazebo, maybe just a picnic table. Hey dude, Mangelo, thanks so much for everything, brother. We'll see you soon, dude. Have a good one, Mangelo. Oh, God.
Don't underestimate the virtues of toothlessness.
Oh, man. Oh, geez, I just really did myself in there. I was thinking maybe if I just stand here with them close enough, I can jump over them. But no, that was dumb. Yep. Dumb ways to die. I hit it on that side, dead. Got a bad case of Gapclat. And time to update because we're past level 1. You guys are awesome. Ooh. Same to you, said Mangelo. Make some it up yours. Yeah, same to you, buddy. I think it's really catching on. That was one of the best commercials. Orlando Jones was his name, I believe. Still around. He was hilarious, man. I beat Super Mario Bros. 3 just now. I had a game saved though. Not bragging, just saying. That's fair. Matthew, you were the last star send, good sir. Left, right, or middle? Last star sender from now on is going to be able to choose the box. Or if someone sends stars during the middle of a box, you can take away the choice from someone. Middle. All right. So that's the new rule on these things. The last star sender gets to choose the box, but if you send stars in the middle when I'm in there before I get to choose it, then you override their choice and you get to choose. I haven't really played this game too much. Hey, fair enough, I understand. Oh shit, come on. There we go. Perfect. All right. And let's keep it going. That was risky. Risky to hit the bullet with the tail, but I thought it would be cool if I could. And it was. These guys are like mushroom houses in themselves. I love having the extra stars right there. G to the G, ADD! No! Boo. Still worth it. Well, not really. Because the cloud sucks. Oh, man. P-Wing. See, that was worth it. Alright, so the last star sender still yet again is Matthew. Matthew gets to choose the mushroom box unless someone takes it away from him. Matthew, what should I choose? Right. Ooh, look at that. Good choice. We got an old Tanuki. Excellent choice, good sir. Excellent choice. Ooh, there we go. We just made it through all of that with ease. Damn it. I had to jinx myself. Made it through all that with ease, he said. Yeah, so back to the coffee conversation. I love making Americanos, you know, espresso with the water. But I have this Keurig at my desk now, which makes things so nice and easy. And I got these just like reusable K-cups. And yeah, they're just awesome. I do love. And I keep my coffee in a container down here. Hey. Gap clad or fat gap?
Now is it gap clad or fat gap? Either way, they're both true facts. Fat gap is so big, smooth walls around. It's like throwing a hot dog through a hallway. Gap clat can swallow up Glenn with it and spit him out. Oh my.
Oh my god. I guess Glenn doesn't smell anymore. Jose Canseco bat. Tell me, you didn't pay money for this. No, that's awesome. You have an old Seiko Espresso. It's 14 years old and it still works. That was risky biscuits right there. How do you have water there? Do you have water bottles? Like in my bathroom? How do I fill up the water? I have a, or in my room, I have a bathroom right there. Like just right across. Right there. You can't really see it but right here's the entrance to my bathroom right there. Yeah, we got a bathroom in our master bath. Oh man, yeah, there was like 8 hurricanes headed towards us right now, basically. Not us, because luckily, knock on wood, we're in the Midwest and we just get a lot of rain whenever there's hurricanes. But nothing's really happened, knock on wood, too much where I am. Tropical storm Dexter formed. Uh-oh, that one's gonna be a killer. Ah, Dexter. On a liber. Well, hopefully not, obviously. You know, hopefully the hurricane dissipates before it gets to the shore and no one is injured. But the name Dexter, obviously, you know, puns, jokes. There's a show, Dexter. I have to explain that for the people in here who want to be TWATs. Wow. I didn't know we had Mike Bush in here from Fox 2, man. Thanks for joining, Sean. Welcome in. Thanks for all the weather updates. I'm just kidding. This is how ADD gets stars. And they've been coming in like a freight train for 5.5 years now. Sometimes they move down to the size of a Christmas train, you know, Christmas tree train, but you know. That was a cheers. Blank. The next name will be Aaron. Yeah, they go alphabetical, right? Yep. I remember I was in like, it was like 1991, and Hurricane Andrew was hitting, and there was a kid named Andrew in class, and he was always getting, you know, like just funny trouble because stars shrink when it's cold outside, I think. Hold on.
I was in the pool! I was in the pool!
Here we go. One more. One more. Sweet. I don't need to go this way. You know what I was thinking there. Don't go back. Oh, the boot level. The best level in the whole game. Love doing that. We sometimes get remnants from the hurricanes hitting the coast of the USA. Basically, just get a lot of rain. Yep, we get that too. Yep, I'm like smack dab middle of the United States, so definitely get that. Haribo shoe, heck yeah! Hold on, everybody. Okay. Fine, Blippi. Oh, man. All right. All right. I guess I'm just going to use a star for this turtle here. Hey, Sylvia, never see you anymore. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Oh, no. The chair must work out. It does look kind of beefy. All right, let's see if I can just get a power up in here. Just waking up, having a what? Having an old poop. Some coffee and a smoke and a pancake. Ah, that's fair. I enjoy an old smoky smoke here and there. Of sorts, but no schmigarettes. Been years on that. I like them though. There you go. Tacos and a smokerette. I enjoy. But I don't anymore, just because of the health risks. I want to live. I want to live. No! Damn it. That's 2 deaths. 2 deaths so far. Damn it. I thought that thing was gonna stop. Damn. Hey guys, in and out. Have to take care of my mom. Check you later. Hey dude, understandable, man. You do what you gotta do, Chris. Your mom is 1,000 times more important than the stream, good sir. All right, let's see here. Who was the last? Phil Koufax was the last star sender, but someone can take this away from you. Phil Koufax. Left, right, or middle, good sir? All right, good choice. What is it with Nintendo games spiking in difficulty randomly back in the 80s? Because there had to be a challenge there to keep us playing. And also they had to make them hard enough to where they couldn't get beaten in a weekend rental. Because game rentals really took the wind out of some games' sales. So they had to make the games harder to keep people renting them and buying them. All right, I have unalived twice. I have one more until I have to warp until the challenge is over. There we go. All right, Phil Koufax is the last donator. Until someone takes it away from him, you get to choose the box, Phil. Oh, Backflat. Backflat took it. Backflat, middle, left, or right?
Call me Waffle House. I'll go, but I'm never pulling out. Ooh oh 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 ooh oh 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 ooh oh 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 ooh oh oh oh.
It's Fatclat's turn now, Phil. He took it from you. Now you can take it back before he answers. And YouTube, you guys can play along too. The last donator gets to pick the coin box. The box. Left, baby. Hard left. Hey, I'll take a leaf. Leafs are good to have. You gotta have those contingency things. You should tell stories about when you were young. In the 80s, people would watch. Okay. Well, I have been actually, you know, I could see what you're saying, like a dedicated stream to that. But yeah, I actually do a lot of that while streaming. Green tacos. Yeah, I had 8 good years in the 80s, so I was very coherent from about 4 years old on. Like I remember things like I went to this, my mom used to go to this workout thing every Wednesday, or it was like Tuesdays and Fridays or something, and it was like aerobics class, and it was at an old church, and upstairs was a big classroom style setting, and we would go there. Yes, actually, Jody, it is. It's called a DUI. Yep, driving under influence. Yep. Because DWI is driving while intoxicated, but DUI is under influence of any other substance. Yes. No, it's an adventure. You're all right, man. Old guy 80s, pretty cool. Hey, I appreciate that. So yeah, I remember my mom, I guess, got tired of fighting with me because we would go to this babysitting. Nope, it's still, you get, it's even, the rules are even harsher now, Jody. I mean, well, that's cool, Dillis. You can mess around and I'll just give it right back as a thing, you know? But anyway. Let's see. So, yeah, the name of the babysitting place we went to was Miss Guthrie. And I always thought that was a funny name. But anyway, one time I brought a whole entire bag of He-Man. Like a big black plastic trash bag of He-Man. And I brought the whole thing to the workout place. And I remember my mom did not want me to bring it, but I fought tooth and nail and I was able to bring it. And I remember when I got there, everybody wanted to play with them. And I didn't want that because I was 4, because they were mine. And so, yeah. I also worked at like Blockbuster, where... What? Where Canada is that guy that just well, he's in the US, and his question was a valid question. Tacos. We don't call it WEED here, Dillis. We call it tacos because just to be safe. You know, just to be on the safe side of the you know, social media bots, you know, so we don't get, you know, like they typically don't really like that word. But I did see people the other night. I saw someone sitting there with like you know, smoke device in hand on the tube. Hey, what's up, Patrick Keller? How you doing? Okay, cool. So you're saying you enjoy being an a-hole, Dillis? Don't mess with people. That's not cool. Like, do it for fun if you're friends with them, but if you're not friends with them and you're just going in there to cause trouble, don't do that. I mean, you could do it if you want to, but it just makes you a dick. Karma's real, man. Just remember that. You know, you don't want bad karma on your hands. Absolutely, tacos, even Grandpa's beverage, anything that where you can't perform behind the wheel is a fat ticket, depending on the state. Yep. Even Canada, it's the same. You can't. Nope. They're very tough on it in Canada. Nope. Yep. Hey, what's up, Patrick Keller? Thanks for joining. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yo, what's up, Marcus? All right, I'm about to approach a mushroom house. The prior donator gets to choose the mushroom house. Right now, it's Fat Clat. But it was Phil. Fat Clat took it from Phil. So if you want to choose the mushroom house, be the last donator. You can even be in the mushroom house. If I'm in the mushroom house and they haven't picked a box yet, you can steal it from them. Same in Canada, besides you don't want to end up in the ER trauma room. Right, that's where Matthew works, and he probably sees way too much stuff. You probably hear people say stuff all the time like, man, if I just wouldn't have... Hey, I'm sure, Dillis. I mean, you know, I'm happy to see you when you come in here. I'm happy to see everybody when they come in, you know? I get it. I'm just saying the trolling thing, you know? You get to a point where you realize it's just, you know, there's fun trolling and then there's, you know, mean trolling. I mean, heck, my stream is full of fun trolls. Well, fair enough, Dillis. Am I supposed to feel special? All right, right, left, or middle? Fat Clat is the last one to send stars, so he gets to choose. You can also send super chats to choose. Yes, Jody. Oh, yeah. Fat Clat, right, left, or middle, brother? Right down the starfish. Oh, middle. Oh, I read right first. Whoops. Oops. It reminds me of that one meme where it's like, which one's the target, sir? The one on the right is my son. Whoops. He must be protected at all costs. I have never been to Cedar Point, but I've heard it's awesome. You are special, ADD, like aged musky cheese. Thanks. I musk, thank you. I've never been to Cedar Point, but I heard they have one of the tallest wooden roller coasters. Aged like musky cheese. You must be confusing me with your mom's. Boop. 1 hour and 25 minutes in. Ooh. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna make some cornbread today. Some cornbread with a can of creamed corn in it. You're going to Cedar Point in August? You worked there as a teen? That's awesome. What? $19 with an attitude. Yeah, you should feel special. You're not an e-girl. You're not a fake gamer. You're not a content thief pretending that their things are... Well, fair enough. Yeah, well, thank you. Definitely try to do my own thing even if it's sometimes lame. It's still me. Hey, Fat Clat!
You know this stream is fun trolls. Then you have those disgusting creatures, Glenn and Phil. They are so busy pretending to be donuts by filling each other up with their Bavarian cream. Vile creatures. P.S. Glenn can't get rid of his smell.
Too busy being donuts. Yeah, I'm pretty over theme parks too, Tyrone. Shit. Dillis, I will accept that as an answer, good sir. Thanks. Appreciate it. Matthew Bernier, Heine on the awesomeness. I have a cloud. So Matthew gets to choose the mushroom
Did someone
house.
say Bavarian cream? Yum.
Unless someone takes it from him. Who's going to take it from Matthew? Or Matthew as quick as you can? Right, left, or middle? Right, left, or middle? Middle. He took that one right out from under you, Fat Clat. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate the support. Joseph Neal, welcome in. Matthew Bernier, you're working your way towards a spot in the giveaway, good sir. It could be up to a $350 win for you if you win. Hey, how much longer am I streaming? I don't know. Not probably 45 minutes. God damn it. Fuck. No worries, Jody. Good to see you, buddy. To anyone who's laughing, I'd be laughing too if I was the viewer. So laugh it up, Chuckles. One second, really quick, gonna check something. Okay, Matthew, so you have 2 over on, so right now you're at a total of like 6 in donos for the month. So I'll keep track between YouTube and Facebook, and I will add your spot up, even if it's split between YouTube and the book. You know, if you have 10 on YouTube and 10 on the book, that still counts as a spot for the giveaway. So by the way, if y'all are wondering what I'm talking about, I am doing a giveaway this month, and it is for a Switch 2 or a PlayStation 5. If you're out of the US, it'll just be PayPal, because I don't know how I could buy you a Canadian Switch or whatever. And if I have to do cash, it's going to be $350 cash. So, but anyway, so the giveaway is a Switch 2 or a PlayStation 5. And you just have to be a supporter, or you have to be a supporter. That's one of the prerequisites. Every $20 or 2,000 stars, which is $20, gets you an entry to the giveaway. And then we have to hit the star goal. So that's happening every month. And if you do win, you just can't win for 3 months. So if you win, cool. Let's say you win in July. Well, you can't win August, September, October, but then you could win in November again. Hey, sounds good, Jody. Have a good one, buddy. We have about 30-something entries to the giveaway so far. Yeah, you do. Hey, yep, you do have your entry. That's right. And you actually have 2 entries, because at the end of the month, your supporter membership is going to get added on as a bonus. So everyone who has an entry, you can count yourself having an extra entry because of the supporter membership. the subscribe, the green shield or the green name, like just like Joseph Neal has over there on YouTube. Yeah. Yep, you get a free spot. Yep. That's what's happening. Hell yeah. And if you already have a Switch 2 or you already have a you know, a PS5, you can pick, you know, some new games for those systems. If you already have a Switch 2 and a PS5 and there's no games you want and you want to get a Steam Deck, like a mini PC, do one of those. You know, if you already have a Steam Deck and you already have a PS5 and a Switch 2 and you're like, well, I would rather have a better TV. You know, hey, there's this 50-inch TV from Walmart that's, you know, $450. Can I have that instead? Yes. We're giving away big prizes. One big prize per supporter every month.
Fat Clad is not a troll, but more like a turd that won't flush. Once you think he is done with his poo-poo talk, then boom, he floats back up again. Even after 3 flushes, no luck. But we love Fat Gap. P.S. Brush your teeth.
We love Fat Gap. That's funny. Hey, ADD, why don't just... No. Also because if no. Also because you can't agree to buy or sell things during a stream, and that's not what I'm doing here. It's a giveaway. Why would I do that anyway? If Punk 6 is trying to be funny, you need to quit your day job. You need to not quit your day job. Damn it. Don't quit your day job, Punk Sticks. Stick to what you're doing. All right, this is a fun little part of the game right here. Let's get a hammer suit. There we go. He's over there on... He's a good viewer. He's just being silly. Even the best viewers sometimes say something that's not funny. That's okay.
Yeah, but at least I don't leave skid marks in the bowl of life like you, Bill. You're like that mystery stain that even Bleach looks at and says, "Nah, I'm good. Keep floating, champ. We'll just light a candle and pretend you're a scented turd."
There we go. Oh, Punk 6, you're a good dude. He said, oh my god. I love this place. Hey, me too, Clat. Glad that you guys enjoy. It's like a funny farm. Yeah, he's just kidding. Still trying to be funny. Yeah, I'm going to get a job. Hey, you've been funny before. Hey, what's going on, Fat Clat? Or what's going on, Midstar? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that was cool. Got all three of them at once. The hammers are quite powerful, but it's hard to get the angle right. Midstar. Bam, 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 bam. You see Dragon Quest? I did, and it looks really cool, honestly. Yes, I did. I want that. Yeah, I do want that for sure. For Switch 2, yes. The music to Dragon Quest is so good too. I'm still upset they changed it from Dragon Warrior to Dragon Quest after I think 6. They did. I liked Dragon Warrior too. Love the Dragon Quest games. Yes. Yep, I liked Dragon Warrior, that name too better. I agree. Sweet. You been playing New World? How's that Star Wars Outlaws treating you? Here we go. Super psyched, he said. Eight was on the PS2, that's right. Yeah, dude, no worries. I wasn't gonna correct you. Beta Kovacs.
Fat Clat remind me of a toilet. Both are short, both are round, and they are full of sheet. Every time I take a crap sitting on the toilet, I say open up Fat Gap, here's lunch. Now I don't want you and Glenn fighting over the log with corn in it. P.S. You are a filthy animal.
my God. Good Lord. Oh, boo. Yeah, I liked it better as Warrior as well. What's my streaming room look like? Well, you're seeing most of the actual stream area. My streaming room is my bedroom. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing with an actual Nintendo controller, you know? Yeah. I always use a corded controller with my original, with my OG Nintendo. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Troy. Thank you, man. Hey, Clat! That's very awesome of you to say, Troy. I appreciate that, man.
Feel if I am a toilet, then you're the busted plunger, crusty, useless, and smelling like regret. Glenn can keep your corn-studded log love fest, not touching anything that's been marinating in your swampy crack stew.
That's a nice piece of NES, baby! Yeah, I use what is called I use an AVS. It's an advanced video system is what it's called. And it is a Nintendo with 4 controller ports built in, a Game Genie built in, a Famicom and US Nintendo cartridge slots built in. HDMI and micro USB. So it's a pretty awesome system. Definitely worth the money, but it was pricey. Fell off after 4, never played the others. They renamed them later. Always wanted to go back and play the ones I missed. You should. Another reason I like it here. Hell yeah, Patrick. Yep. Well, thank you. Let's see here. Here's what the system looks like. It's a Nintendo. It takes real games. I keep real cartridges up here in case I ever want to play like Punch-Out. I have to use the real cartridge. It has 4 controller slots, has a built-in Game Genie, it has a Famicom disk system slot. It's essentially like the Cadillac Escalade of Nintendo's. Essentially. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did a YouTube video the other day showing off some of the collection. I've done a few recently. Amazing! What is that called, ADD? It's called an AVS, as an advanced video system. You can get it on the Retro USB website. It's made by Retro USB. I can send you a picture of the box too if you need me to, Adam. Yeah, we're gonna be... Cortina and I are gonna be doing duck hunt videos as well. Duck hunt videos, light gun videos downstairs. We're gonna turn the basement area into like a light gun stream area, or to do just videos of us playing Connect, playing Wii Sports. So the basement's gonna become the physical area, and we're getting ready to eventually upgrade the way the basement looks so we can really turn that into like a VR area too if we need. Put a giant green screen to do things like skits, maybe. Who knows? Or maybe just have a big backdrop for talking videos. Like, I wouldn't mind having a ceiling to floor green screen. Gumshoe, the Nintendo game? I have that game. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Fatplat, you love it when I stick this stinky crusty plunger in your toilet bowl of a mouth with those porcelain lips you have ready for me to push it up and down. Your eyes roll back in pleasure with I jam this plunger in you. P.S. You disgust me and I love it.
Oh. I can hear everything that's going on with my kids, and I can also see everything that's going on with my kids with this big ass baby monitor. So I had to run out there real quick. It seems like, man, like Lucas and Eli are just like the terrible twos and the terrible threes are real. Here we go. This is poetry. Let me upgrade this star goal here. 1110. Have I heard of the back rooms? Oh yeah. What about it? Sometimes it's a code red every 2 seconds. I think it's amazing. You're so well, your kids are so well behaved that you can stream. Props to you and Cortina. Hey, you know, they are pretty well behaved. You know, like right now, one's playing with a car. Lucas is playing on his Switch. Owen and Tabby are playing with their Switches. They are well behaved. They're really, really good, honestly. You know, we give Owen and Tabby allowance for helping out. So yeah, I mean, and also too, like I said, it's you know, just about keeping an ear out and keeping an eye out, and it ain't easy. I can tell you that to do this and be a parent. That's why I can only do like 2-hour blocks at a time, and during the daytime I constantly have to get up every 10 minutes because every time I hear a peep, I get up. And if you see me looking down and to my right, I'm typically probably looking at the baby monitor. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a lot. Gosh, I think about when I was 4 and 5 years old, I was just running out of the house. You know, I would just run outside and play in the backyard when I was 4 or 5. I would grab a butter knife and I would sneak it outside, and then I would go outside and I would throw it in the ground. And that would be my favorite thing to do, is just throw a butter knife in the ground to see if I can get it to stick. I always liked when it was like right after it rained, when the ground was a little soft. I could just throw the butter knife down and watch it stick right into the ground and kind of sit there and wave side to side. A lot of times I would get, I started getting really into slingshots around 10-ish years old or so. And my dad got tired of me cutting Y-shaped branches out of trees. I would get his hacksaw and I would cut a branch out of the tree, perfect Y shape, and then I would take tire inner tubes, like old tires, and I started using some good tires and stuff, because my dad would keep tire inner tubes for like bicycles around, and those would make perfect slingshots. You know, like the rubber tube cut up, they would make great slingshots. And so yeah, I would always have a slingshot on me. And then my dad got tired of me doing that, so he bought me a slingshot. He's like, "Don't you be shooting any animals with this." I said, "Don't worry, Dad, I just set up my action figures or set up cans, and that's it." I actually never did. I never shot, you know, any squirrels or anything like that. But, you know, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, I would probably go back to using a slingshot again, because it's quiet. You know, good way to eat. You're one of 8. Oh man. I tried to cut down a tree onto the house because I found, oh my gosh. Yeah. Kids in the 70s and 80s, man, we were a different breed. We were unsupervised. Practically feral at times. And that is the 3rd death. Damn. Well, my 3-death run ended almost at the end of World 7. Not bad. I've beaten the game 1 time without dying, so that's the plan to get back to. Here we go. First ship or the tank, taking it down with the frog suit. Let's do this. Oh no, man. Or shit. Damn it. I forgot about that one. That last one. I almost made it all the way freaking through that. Man, I'm gonna make myself a breakfast sandwich when I get done here. We got some buns left over from dinner. Buns left over from dinner. An egg. Some sausage. I love keeping the packages of sausage around, even though they're like $9. You get a ton of those like flat frozen sausage patties. There's at least like 25-ish sausage patties in there. It's a good deal, honestly. We got a whole use of like breakfast out of it. Sometimes we eat them separately, just like the circular sausage pads. Although I could buy the sausage and cut it myself, like the frozen sausage, but I don't know. I really like I don't mind the packaged sausage. It's pretty good. But probably better for you just to get the actual frozen ground sausage. There we go. That'll make a good VOD. I just recorded that Tanuki suit run. I was recording the frog suit run and then I messed up. Big, huge thank you to Phil and the clap with all the support today.
And showing a little bit of everything.
This is definitely a good freaking screen for Phil.
Ta-da! Look who it is.
This motherfucker.
All right, gonna record this level too. David Linder, I don't know what HAB means, but welcome in. Sweet. Perfect level. Tacos. There we go. Tacos are so good. I think I'm going to save Jaws for my next stream. That's my son laughing. They're all chasing each other right now. Yeah. Screw this level. Oh, that was close. Backlat, you're almost to another spot in the giveaway, man. Let's see here. Bill, you are halfway to a spot. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Which one needs it?
Yeah, thank you so much, dude. That was a big boy move right there. If you guys are wondering what just happened, Owen saw this laying around and brought it to me. It's the thing that Cortina sometimes we check our heart rate with if we need to. She had to keep an eye on her heart rate after Eli, because she almost unfortunately unalived during, not unalived on purpose, but like didn't make it through the birth of Eli. Both their heart rates dropped really rapidly, and so she had to do an emergency C-section with Eli. So Eli was the only one whose cord I didn't get to cut. Never get this before you break those blocks. You can't break the blocks whenever you're in the tail form. So, Fat Clat, do you ever grow celery? Odd question, but not at the same time, because Fat Clat and I have been talking a lot about planting tulips lately. Tulips. No, anyway, I'm just kidding. I've been growing food and stuff, and I have some celery on my windowsill that's, you know, I just cut all my celery off of it, and I bought it from the store, and then I'm like, wonder if I could just put this, in a cup and grow some celery, and lo and behold, it's growing. But I wonder if I need to like transfer it to I guess I could transfer it to a pot or plant it in the garden. I don't know. I could always look up a video too if Clat isn't in here anymore, but I always just like his input. I also need to look up on how to build a compost box because I need a composter now. I gotta have something to do with my fruit and vegetables that aren't good anymore, and then let's see here. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna be researching today, is how to build a compost box. Here we go. I have a project to do today. A short one, but it's still a project. I gotta make it to where my kids can't take these bins off of the shelf for the toys. And done. All right, Mario 3 is over. I think on the next stream I'm going to play Mega Man 2, Jaws, Double Dragon 2, and probably Marble Madness, Paperboy. Just a bunch of awesome NES games. And then tonight, I will be playing Wind Waker again. Oh. Wind Waker. Good game, says Phil Kovacs. Thank you, Bill. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Fat Clat. Thank you, Kyle Clat, Phil, and Matthew for all the stars today. 410 from Matthew, 350 from Phil Kovacs, 350 from Fat Clat. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for all the support watching on YouTube. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. We almost had 400 views on YouTube for the video. That's pretty awesome, honestly. So that means 400 people saw it. So take care, everybody. I wonder how many news feeds I ended up in. Anyway, take it easy on Twitch. Have a good one. No comments over there. What's new? Let's see here. All right, take it easy over on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. I'll be back in like probably 2 hours. So see you guys on